Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, Tesla is canceling the 48-hour test drives. If you've set one in the past few days, maybe double check to see if yours is still valid. They're putting some restrictions on that, which I guess shouldn't be really too much of a surprise, which was what's been happening over the past few days. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. And if you've got a question you want to ask me directly, you can do that in my Patreon group down below in the description. Today's live stream is partnered with Joa, where you can get Tesla accessories for your brand new Model Y and all of the different Teslas out there, because your Tesla's not going to come with like a phone mount or a center console, but more on that later. So let's take a look at it. Tesla is now limiting 48-hour test drives in the US to one per person. They should have really done that from the get-go. And any additional reservations will be canceled. There was a handful of you that actually sent me a DM that was showing that there's locations that might be canceling your 48-hour test drive just because they don't have the existing inventory to able to be sent out. Like, we could probably see this with like Cybertruck, expensive vehicle, or maybe even the Model S or the Model X. I would imagine Model Y, since there's plenty of them in inventory, they're probably having no issue at all with that one. And they probably want you to get into one of those because they've got plenty of the all-wheel drives in inventory. What's also interesting with this, as we just noticed this on the Tesla website not too long ago, earlier today, they've added a brand new inventory filter for the long-range rear wheel drive. So does this mean we're going to start to see some inventory for the rear wheel drive? I don't think so. I think this is just more of a formality. The builders are still older. The Tesla builder build your own pages are still showing like a 3 to 5 week out type of time frame. So I don't really think that's actually going to be the case, but let us know. I mean, I tried to figure out if anybody out there that has a rear wheel drive on order has a delivery date, like a VIN and everything. I've still yet to see a VIN. But if you've got one on order and you got a VIN, let me know. I want to definitely see. And as well as if you're taking delivery of a rear wheel drive in the California, Los Angeles area, let me know as well. We're just seeing a lot of like estimated delivery dates for a rear wheel drive. And I really feel like that could be the best value Tesla vehicle in the future, but of course not right now because the all-wheel drive has the 1.99% financing. In other Tesla Model Y news, we've got this cool video of the Model Y cooler. Maybe it was debuted in the Korea market. It'd be cool if to actually see it you be using power to keep it cool, but it seems like it's just literally a bucket. I think we're going to be getting a product that maybe can utilize the cooling space in the trunk area or even the side of the trunk area that will be powered as well. And so certainly this is a very interesting product, but Tesla's version I don't think is powered in any sort of way with that. And of course, if you're about to buy your Tesla Model Y and you want to protect it, definitely check out our friends at Tesbros. They've released their Model Y Juniper Paint Protection Film DIY kit where you can save thousands by doing it yourself. And they got 4 different options: essentials, partials, front, and full coverage. Definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. Use our promo code Dennis to save some extra money on top of it. Well worth it if you don't want to spend the PPF kit 4 or 5, like PPF at a shop, like paint protection film installed at a shop is going to be like $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, if not more. I've seen quotes even higher than that. So definitely check it out if you are interested. And just a quick announcement: this Saturday we'll be going to EV Fest 2025. We're going to be, I think, Unplugged Performance. We're still trying to set up some different things because we got the rims and stuff. But we will be here this Saturday from 12 to 4. I didn't realize it was 24. I thought it was in the morning. But if you're there, say hi. Definitely love to see you guys there. And it's going to be a cool event at the end of the day. In other Tesla inventory news, Cybertruck is definitely piling up in inventory. We can see this article posted. It seems like a Detroit suburb parking lot is getting filled with Cybertrucks. It seems like here is a post of a picture of it, and this is a pretty common sight. Anytime I go to a Tesla inventory lot, I forgot, I need to put it on my list. There's a couple near us that I want to go check out just to see how many Cybertrucks are piling up, because Tesla has a issue, I would say, with Tesla inventory for the Cybertruck. Cybertruck is their most inventory stocked vehicle that Tesla has. We got Cybertrucks, then you go to like Model X, at least posted on the website. Then we go to Model S, and then Model Y with over 1,000 vehicles, and then Model 3 as well. And so very interesting to see all these different things that are out there. And so, I'm certainly waiting for a better Cybertruck deal, and maybe you are as well. In other channel announcement news, we've got a brand new newsletter, email newsletter. So if you want to sign up, it's completely free, and all of the topics can be sent to you right to your email, so you don't miss a thing with all the different random topics that we're talking about with Tesla ownerships, Tesla deals, and much more. And here's why I really feel like there's going to be a lot more changes with Tesla in terms of incentives, marketing, and everything, because look who just said they're coming to their end of their special government employee for Doge. It seems like Elon said, as my scheduled time for a special government employee comes to an end, I would like to thank President Donald Trump for the opportunity for reduced wasteful spending. The Doge mission will only strengthen over time as it becomes a way of life throughout the government. Elon Musk has officially announced his departure as a special government employee. And so there's going to be a lot more things that are going to be happening in the near future, at least from Tesla and also the other Elon companies as well. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Now that you've bought your Tesla or you're about to buy your Tesla, did you know that it comes with 0 accessories? Seriously, not even a phone mount. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In my opinion, there's a few must-haves that every Tesla owner should get, like a phone mount so your phone doesn't fly off during acceleration, a center console organizer because without it, you're going to lose a bunch of stuff, and my newest favorite, an invisible underscreen station mount from Jowa, a great place to store sunglasses. And all of these accessories plus more you can get from our partner Jowa. And these accessories are good because I actually use all of their stuff. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, you can save some money and support the channel as well. But Jowa doesn't stop at just the basics. They've got a wireless game controller that fits perfectly in the glove box, a portable air compressor for peace of mind on those long road trips, and even an electric scooter, because why walk from the superchargers or level 2 chargers? So not only will you save some money by using our promo code down below in the description, you can also get free shipping on orders over $120. So definitely check it out, link down below in the description. Thank you to Joe for partnering with us on this channel, and let's get on to the next topic. And in other news, thank you to, I think, Paper Oyster, who sent me a DM about this, but it seems like, we were talking, I think, last month about trying to use credit cards, a down payment, maybe combining it with gift cards. And of course, we can ask Tesla AI on Tesla's website. It doesn't really give you a clear answer on how much you can actually use, but it does say it's possible. And then also kind of says that you can purchase up to $2,000 in gift cards using a credit card in one purchase, but it doesn't necessarily say like how much you can actually use on the purchase of a new Tesla, even though it says you can do it. So this is a great way to maximize credit card points and also sign up bonuses. Chase Reserve has a referral link down below in the description where you can also use that or use this to get the sign-on bonus with it, which could be very beneficial depending on how many points you're looking to get. Diego, thanks for coming in. Glassville, great to see you. And Lucas, fit for acting, and thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for dropping hitting the like button and everything. Diego, I booked one for tomorrow in San Antonio for tomorrow. Nice. Which vehicle are you driving, Diego? Glass. Just peeping up my doors from Tesla on front door too. Also got the trunk bucket liner thing from Tesla, and they're very good. Door pocket liners as well. Very nice. Yeah, the trunk one is a cool one, especially on the older Model Ys. It's definitely worth it. Well, I say all Model Ys is worth it. Lucas, when is AI 5 realistically coming? What's your ETA? I have no idea. I haven't been tracking the AI 5, but it's probably going to be a while for that. Fit. It's weird because when you call the 800 number for Tesla, the first option they give you, number one, is for an overnight test drive. Interesting. I guess they are maybe still trying to push that with the overnight. It makes sense, right? It gets more butts and seats. And once you actually sit in a vehicle, a Tesla vehicle, and drive it for a while, then you really start to realize how nice it actually is with the instant acceleration and more specifically the technology of the pad and everything. In this next topic, Rivian seems to be doubling down because now you can see there's $16,000 off, potentially up to, on Rivian vehicles. And this one ends on May 31st. Let's give you a brand new website that actually can show you real payments for real Rivians that are in inventory and everything. I just got this email earlier today, so I figured I'd go ahead and highlight it. Up to $16,000 in combined lease offers on performance configuration that ends May 31st. And I didn't realize that Rivian Roamer actually has a new part of their website. This is a great website if you're looking for deals on Rivian in terms of inventory discounts and also payment calculations and everything. You can actually see based upon it what type of payment you'll actually see and what payment you'll actually get for when you want to lease or purchase a Rivian vehicle. Actually, it looks like it's a lease only. So you can see like this one with a $500 down payment is $778, which actually sounds pretty okay, but it does have like $9,000 down with a Rivian. So if you're looking to be buying a Rivian and trying to get these fantastic deals on one, definitely don't forget about using a Rivian referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get an extra $500 off of your Rivian vehicle as well. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Jim just bought a foundation series this past weekend using referral link. Thanks for the info. No, thank you, Jim. Congrats on your foundation series. Did you lease it? Or I guess you couldn't lease it. You probably bought it. So congrats. You probably got a fat discount, like $10,000 off. And of course, thank you for using our Tesla referral link. If you're out there that you haven't bought a Tesla yet, definitely don't forget to use a Tesla referral link, just like the one down below in the description. So you can get 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla vehicle. In this next topic, a new spotting of the maybe long awaited, not really, Model S refresh plaid has been spotted in, I want to say this is Northern California. Here's everything that we know about it. And this one seems to be definitely a plaid because look how fast how it is accelerating off the line. And we do see red brakes as well. And take a look at this front bumper. It is very interesting to see all the different bits here. Of course, this is like a very granulated photo, but lower spoiler, split spoiler at the bottom. We've got the interior or the middle area of the grille here with some sort of piece in there, which we could see from the earlier pictures. It was like a carbon fiber piece. And yeah, the acceleration, I'm going to imagine this is going to be a super fast acceleration. Maybe they're pushing this to even faster limits with how fast the Model S Plaid will actually be. But here's everything that's been spotted on the Model S and the Model X. Basically, new color, new grille, ambient lighting, and a front bumper camera. We talked about the other day how maybe we weren't as excited about this, but really there is only one saving grace. And if they go cheaper in price, like lower the price by $10,000 to $20,000, then maybe that would be more exciting because then more people will be able to get into it. And on top of that, that would undercut the competition, which when that happens, it's definitely pretty exciting. But front bumper camera, I think at this point, since all of the Tesla vehicles have been spotted or at least has it by now, besides the Model 3, we can assume it is definitely going to be coming to the Model 3. We just don't know when at this time point. And since now we're seeing much more spottings of the Model S, I would imagine, or the Model X as well, I would imagine we're going to see a Model S or Model X release, the refresh release, if I was a betting man, in this next month or so, which would be June. But when that comes out, that only means one thing. There's going to be some much better big deals on like the Model X and the older Model S, or maybe not because maybe the change isn't that great. And so it will be more than likely similar to the old one as well. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. But one thing's for sure, if you're buying a new Tesla, it does not come with this. And that's a set of all-weather floor mats. My favorite set so far right now is a set by 3W Liners. And I've tried all the different floor mats that are out there. 3D Mats USA, Tasmanian, and a bunch of Amazon ones. And by far, these are going to be my favorite set. I've got them in our Model X, Model 3, Model Y, and also Cybertruck as well. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, not only will you save 25% off and get a set under $100, you'll support the channel as well. So definitely check out our partner 3W Liner floor mats down below in the description, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks to everyone. Loan. Okay, nice. Yeah. I guess 5.49%. That's the rate that Tesla has. Grant, do you know if there's any workaround with leasing on my state if it's not on Rivian's leasing state? No, I don't know of any workarounds with that. I think you just have to wait. And you can always just try messaging them and see what happens. Free supercharging, lifetime connectivity, and full self-driving included on the foundation. So worth it. Yeah, 100%. Foundation is, and some people have said that the foundation is a better build quality as well. I've never compared both of them back to back, but yeah, if you value all those different things, they definitely have value. I mean, full self driving, $8,000 free supercharging, about maybe $1,000 to $2,000 a year if you're using it as your dedicated power source. It definitely has value, and so congrats on your brand new Cybertruck. And now here's the second most exciting part, which is accessories. And Cybertruck accessories get really crazy. There's a ton of companies that have gone super creative with everything that is out there. In this next topic, there's a brand new Tesla app update, and now they're utilizing the dynamic island with live activities. This is with the update 4.45.0, and of course, iPhone if you've got one. But you can see now if you're charging at specific superchargers or just charging in general, maybe there could be a little live widget that shows you, I guess it's only with supercharging, live widget that shows you how much you're actually charging at, how much time left, and also your charge rate as well. And on top of that, the cost, which is pretty nice just in case you're running into issues. But the one thing I've noticed, and actually shout out to my friend Mark who tested this, because now you know that there's time of use when you go to a charger. And maybe let's give you an example, like that time of use is like 1 to 8 p.m. It's like 50 cents or something like that. If you do not unplug at 8 p.m. and you just let it roll over to past 8 p.m., the rate actually stays the same. You have to actually unplug it and then plug it back in to get the new rate. Let's say it's down to like 30 cents after 8 p.m. You do have to unplug it to plug it back in to get that new rate. A little bit of a tip there because maybe they haven't configured it where it automatically changes over, but just an FYI if you're looking to do that. But here's another one of a Cybertruck that shows like an hour and 10 minutes left for the supercharging and charge up to 77. Estimated zero. Maybe they got free supercharging like you did, Jim, with your foundation series. That is a slick deal for sure. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. So congrats on buying your Tesla, or you're about to just buy your Tesla. But now here's the second most exciting part. That's accessories. And there's a ton of accessories out there, probably even way too much. And I try and bucket it into the top 3 accessories that you can get. And that's going to be phone mounts, all-weather floor mounts, and center consoles. A good set of all-weather floor mounts is probably my #1 recommendation. And I've got a bunch of links and discount codes to all the accessories that I recommend down below in the description and on our best deal spreadsheet on page 2. Check out this one from Jawa that we use on all of our Teslas, linked down below, or their center console, which I also use on all of our Teslas as well. A must-have because Tesla doesn't come with a center console. But my #1 accessory I recommend is going to be all-weather floor mats, and I bucket it from 3 different options: good, better, and best. The good ones are going to be the ones that you find on Amazon. Better is going to be the ones from like Tasmanian. But my favorite, all-time favorite that we have on our Model X and Model 3 Performance currently is going to be a set of all-weather floor mats by 3W Liners. If you use our promo code down below in the description, you'll find that the price of these floor mats are pretty in line with some of the other ones at a much higher quality material. So thank you to everybody that's used our links to support the channel, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks to everyone. Kashal, hey Dennis, quick question. Do you have full self-driving in all your Teslas? Actually, almost all of them. Model X, we're not driving right now, so it had this subscription. We killed it. Model Y launch series has full self-driving, and the Foundation series Cybertruck that we have also has full self-driving. So basically, yes. And I would say now that there's like full self-driving transfer promotions that are on Tesla vehicles, if our next Tesla, when we get it, is definitely going to be having full self-driving. It's just that easy. JD, I ordered a Foundation weeks ago. Still no info saying they have a tentative date. I'm nervous about going forward with ownership in a sense now. Should I just chill? 100K, terrible comms is a red flag. To M3. I would say, JD, it's worth the risk taking it, purchasing a Cybertruck Foundation series. You get all the different features, and Tesla's really taking care of all the different owners out there in terms of if there's issues, because the warranty on it goes all the way to 150,000 miles plus 8 years. It's pretty worth it, especially if it's like on your bucket list to try and own one, or if you need a truck or whichever, definitely worth it. So, I would not be too worried. And maybe you'll hear more about that as we talk about on the channel throughout these next weeks. CT, I just completed a 40-hour demo drive, Tesla Thousand Oaks, nice, from 5:25 to 5:27. I actually had scheduled a 30-minute demo drive. Nice. They upsold you there. Very cool to see, into a 48-hour test drive. But yeah, if you've got a chance, I mean, I would definitely, if I didn't have a Cybertruck, I would love to try and get into a Cybertruck for 48 hours. I mean, we did do a Cybertruck, we did do a Model 3 Performance demo drive for like, it wasn't 48 hours total, it was like a day and a half, but well worth it. I was able to drive like 200 miles, didn't go over, and that solidified the deal to then go ahead and try and get one after that, in which we did. So well worth it. If you're just joining in, welcome. Tesla seems to be sending out cancellation notices depending on if there's inventory in certain areas and if you've got multiple 48-hour demo drive reservations. They seem to be canceling that as well. They are limiting it to one per person, which pretty fair. I mean, you really shouldn't be test driving all four of them, or maybe it's like one per person per year, or maybe, one per person. And then if you buy a vehicle, then they'll give you another credit. I guess that would make the most sense to really show who's serious and who's just, driving for fun at this point. But even if they are driving for fun, that doesn't mean like later on in life, they might be willing to buy a Tesla. So it's like, could be a long-term game for Tesla as well. In this next topic, Robotaxi is to debut on June 16th, which is coming to be less than a month for Austin, Texas. Bloomberg seems to have leaked this. Tesla is poised to begin its long-awaited Robotaxi service in Austin on June 12th. Actually, June 12th, not June 16th. Tesla this week operated a test vehicle on public roads in Austin with no one in the driver's seat for the first time. A Tesla engineer was riding in the passenger seat of the Model Y, which drove autonomously with no remote operation. Very cool. And I actually can't wait to try and drive one of these or sit in one of these in person. So I need to figure out how am I going to get to Austin again in the near future, or maybe the rollout of this will get to California before we get to Austin. And the other one on our bucket list is Waymo as well. But very cool to see some of these getting out there. And I can't wait to see some of the videos, reviews, because there does seem to be a lot of hype that's going on with this Robotaxi, and this will definitely generate more hype with full self-driving as well. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.